The iPhone didn't kill Nokia because it was a better phone. It killed Nokia because it made phones stop being phones. In 2007, Apple turned a pocket device into your camera, wallet, map, music player, shopping mall, office, and social life. This is how one product line rewired modern life. Before the iPhone, most mobile phones were built around buttons, keyboards, menus, and tiny screens. They could call, text, take basic photos, and maybe browse the internet badly. Then, in 2007, Apple introduced the original iPhone. No physical keyboard, one home button, a large touchscreen, a full web browser, and a design that made every other phone suddenly feel old. The original iPhone was not perfect. It did not even have an app store at launch, but it changed the direction of the entire industry. It proved that the future of computing could fit in your pocket and that people did not want smaller computers. They wanted simpler ones. Then came the iPhone 4. This was the iPhone that made smartphones feel premium. Its glass and metal design looked sharper than almost anything else on the market. Its Retina display made screens look cleaner and more detailed. And FaceTime made video calling feel simple enough for regular people. The iPhone 4 was also important because it showed how much design mattered. A phone was no longer just a device you used. It was something you carried, showed, photographed, and identified with. Then the iPhone 5s introduced Touch ID. At the time, unlocking your phone with a fingerprint felt futuristic. But the bigger change was convenience. Security became something people actually used because it was effortless. Touch ID helped normalize biometric security. Instead of typing a passcode every time, you could unlock your phone, approve purchases, and protect your data with one touch. That changed how people thought about privacy, payments, and digital identity. Then came the iPhone 6. Its biggest change was obvious. The screen got bigger. For years, Apple had resisted the trend toward larger phones. But the iPhone 6 showed that people wanted more space for videos, photos, games, browsing, messaging, and social media. This was the moment the smartphone became less like a communication tool and more like an entertainment hub. A bigger screen changed habits. People watched more videos, scrolled more feeds, shopped more online, edited more photos, and spent more of their lives on mobile. Then the iPhone X changed the face of the iPhone again. The home button disappeared. The screen stretched across the front. Face ID replaced Touch ID, and the iPhone began to feel more like one continuous piece of glass. The iPhone X was not just a redesign. It set the template for the modern smartphone. Gestures replaced buttons. Facial recognition became normal. Edge-to-edge screens became expected. It made older iPhones instantly feel dated. Then came the iPhone 12. This was the iPhone that brought 5G into Apple's mainstream lineup. It made faster mobile internet feel like part of the future, but it also marked a return to sharper, flatter design. The iPhone 12 arrived at a time when people were relying on their phones more than ever, for work, school, entertainment, shopping, video calls, and staying connected. It showed that the iPhone had become more than a gadget. It had become infrastructure for daily life. And then the Pro models pushed the iPhone deeper into photography and content creation. The iPhone was no longer just replacing the point-and-shoot camera. It was becoming a serious creative tool. Better lenses, night mode, portrait mode, cinematic video, ProRes, computational photography. Suddenly, regular people could take photos and videos that looked professional enough for social media, businesses, travel content, and even film projects. That changed culture. Because when everyone has a powerful camera in their pocket, everyone becomes a potential creator. The iPhone helped fuel Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, mobile shopping, food delivery, ride-sharing, mobile banking, and the app economy. It changed how people date, how they travel, how they work, how they capture memories, how they waste time, how they build businesses, and how they see the world. The genius of the iPhone was not just the hardware, it was the ecosystem around it. The App Store turned the phone into a platform. iMessage and FaceTime made people want to stay inside Apple's world. AirPods, Apple Watch, Mac, iCloud, Apple Pay, and the App Store all made the iPhone more valuable the longer you used it. That is why the iPhone became one of the most important products in business history. It was not just a phone. It was the center of Apple's ecosystem. And once people entered that ecosystem, leaving became harder. Every major iPhone represented a shift. The original iPhone changed the interface. The iPhone 4 made the smartphone feel premium. The iPhone 5s made biometrics normal. The iPhone 6 made big screens mainstream. The iPhone X created the modern iPhone design. The iPhone 12 brought 5G into Apple's world. And the Pro models turned the phone into a creator's camera. Together, they show how one product line reshaped modern life. The iPhone did not just change phones. It changed communication, photography, entertainment, shopping, work, social media, privacy, and culture. And the most remarkable part is that the iPhone did not win by doing one thing. It won by becoming the device that does almost everything. A phone tells you who is calling, but the iPhone became the place where modern life happens. So the next time you unlock your phone, open a camera, send a message, pay for coffee, check directions, scroll a feed, or record a video, remember this: you are not just using a smartphone. You are using one of the most influential products ever made. If this video made you look at your iPhone differently, subscribe for more stories about the products, companies, and ideas that quietly changed the world.